Hey everybody! Oh, it's Friday, and I got something absolutely amazing for you all to check out over the weekend. It's called Call of Fate. Capital C, lowercase A-L-L, call of, second word, fate, capital F, lowercase A-T-E, Call of Fate. It is absolutely amazing. The developer's name is in a language that I haven't gotten voiceover to translate. So we'll try to get
Main
the
menu, My
lovely
Information.
Marissa to explain it to us. So Call of Fate is an action RPG real-time strategy style game that is absolutely amazing. It is completely accessible to everyone. So, ooh, I know you're excited about that. Okay. So, Douglas is really into accessibility. It's whoa. We got everybody jumping off over here. It's absolutely amazing. It's got beautiful sounds, and of course, I won't be spoiling. No spoilers. I want you to fully enjoy the intro, so I will not be doing any of that. Sorry, drink a little water. I'm running my voice ragged, and my recording stopped. Everyone's jumping all over me. Everyone's calling me. Everyone's excited. Everybody's blowing up my Instagram, my Facebook, and X because they're like, "What? What's Call of Fate? Oh my God! I'm a chapter."
Main
Big
menu, My
shout
Information.
out to John Albright for giving me the information about the game. John was the first person to mention the game to me. Of course, whenever you guys mention a game I've never played before in the channel that I can play on iOS, I will of course attribute it to you. I will give you a shout out. I'll make sure people know what you've done. I appreciate you, John. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. It's awesome. Let's talk a little bit about Call of Fate. So, Call of Fate being RPG, you're going to have the typical party. You're going to want to put your chunky, heavily armored folks in the front, and you're going to want to put your squishy glass cannon healers in the back. The game has a full grid. The grid is very crispy, so you know exactly where to put your chunky characters at, and you know exactly where to put your glass cannons at. So when you want to arrange your team, I'm going to show you where you do it. But I've got a lot of things to cover before we get to that point.
Main menu, My Information.
Let's talk about setting up the game. When you first get the game, which you can find in my description, I've got several links in there. The first link is the game. I always put the game, the developer's game, I always put it on the first link. The second link is how you get me some nice little rewards. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get me some redemption. Yeah, if you follow that link, you'll not only get rewards, but you'll get Luther some loot, right, Luther? So yes, the second link is for me. That's a special one for me. You can give me some special stuff there. But the first link is the link to the game. The second link will also take you to the game. The rest of the links in my description are for X, Discord, and Discord X. What else have I got in there? Oh, I'm trying to think what the last thing I have in there. Oh, and also my channel, of course, Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything, folks. You know. So,
Main menu, My Information.
there is a lot of things we're going to talk about here. Okay, let's talk about the controls. The controls are simple. But first, you hold the game in landscape mode. This game calls it horizontal. That's correct. So vertical would be profile, whereas horizontal would be landscape. So hold your phone in landscape mode. That means hold your phone so that it is longer facing from left to right. Okay. Basically, if it was longer from up to down, that'd be profile mode. So hold it in landscape mode. Now, everything happens in the middle of the screen. There are some writings and stuff, but there's no graphics that you need to worry about. Though this game is accessible to everyone. It's more like a left side versus right side battler. I'd almost call this like a rogue card battler. A lot of the things that you do are going to be currency. You're going to give your characters power.
Main menu, My Information.
You're going to equip your characters. And of course, as you can hear, voiceover is talking. So your voiceover will be talking within the game. But once you get all set up, you're going to want to turn off your voiceover controls because the game already has built-in voiceover. All right, let's talk about setting up your account. And of course, if you don't know how to turn off your voiceover, I'll have the very lovely Marissa do a really cool, quick tutorial for that, and I'll drop it into my cozy Cozy Gaming with my playlist. So if you need a little help with how to get your phone set up the correct way, you will do it. And thank you very much to Marissa for all the quick tutorials, like speaking hints, changing the pronunciation of words. All of those are in my playlist. So if you're looking for a little extra help, hey, But anyway, let's talk a little bit about how to set up your account. You're going to be given 2 tabs. The first tab is your email. So use your email that is related to the iOS store. Your second tab is going to have you fill out your account name. Now remember, if you can't put in an account name, it means that account name is already in use. So if you're using bag butt, blah, 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 if it doesn't work, that means somebody already has that silly account name. Now, once you set up your account name, which is a certain number of characters, I'll let you do that yourself. Don't give anybody your account information. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell me, don't tell your mama, don't tell your daddy, don't tell your best friend. Keep your information private, okay? Game Double Tap will never ask you any private information. So if anybody says that I am, they are telling you untruths. So don't ever give up your personal information. I will never ask you, not on any of my social platforms. That is your information to keep for yourself. Make some notes and then put a password on those notes, okay? Keep your private information private. That's what private means. All right. Now, once you set up your email and you set up your account, you're going to be given 3 special questions to be able to get back into your account in case you forget something, like favorite color, favorite animal, etc., etc. Once you set up those verifications, you're going to confirm. For the most part, the confirm button is either swiping to the left or there'll be a control in a direction they tell you to swipe. All of the controls are very chunky and very good, so you don't really have to worry about there being problems. In fact, if the developer wanted to, they could make the controls and the UI even a bit more crunchier. Right now, it's got that metallic sound.
My information. Game guide. My information.
Hear that? That's really good. I would tell the developer, let's make that a little crunchier, even a little louder, put a little bit more feedback into that, okay? All right. Once you have, let's go through the steps. You've gone through tab 1, you've got your email. Tab 2, your account and your verifications. Then you're going to get into naming your character.
Game guide. My information.
The good thing is you can name your character a very long name. I was able to name myself exactly what I wanted. Again, so that's a really cool thing about this game. You can make a really good name. Now, once you've got those steps done, you immediately are jumped into the game and you're given a full and completely accessible tutorial on how to equip your character, how to unlock rewards, how to unlock the story. You're given a super engaging story,
today's reminder,
which I'm not going to spoil. No spoilers, no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anybody's story. I will not do any spoilers to next Friday, which will be next month. So the first played episode in this series will be in May. So I want you all to be playing. I want you to be giving me those redemptions. I want you all to be passing your passes. I want you to get the game. I want you to buy the currency. I want you to rate the game 5 stars and leave your reviews inside of the App Store. I only know that it is on iOS right now. I do not know if it is on Android. So don't ask me, I don't know. The developer, if they're listening, you can check out any of my comments on Game Double Tap. So for those of you who don't know, the channel is Game Double Tap. You can find a link to that also in my description. Okay, so let's assume you've got all the things I just talked about done. Well, now you're going to go step by step through all the menu, and they're going to teach you how to unlock everything. And what I like about this game is it lets you go slow. You unlock one thing at a time. First you unlock this, then you unlock the chapter, then you unlock the rewards, then you unlock moving your characters around, then you unlock putting your characters where you want them, and then you unlock rewards. It's really simple, straightforward, and very accessible. All right, so those are some of the things to keep in mind. Let's talk about some of the things to be cautious of. So swiping up will move you back out of menus. For instance,
invite friends for rewards. Story complete chapter 1.9 to unlock the shop. Wish not unlocked, wish tokens available. Team.
I'm going to go to team and double tap.
Team setup. Squad 1. Combat power
Hear that?
492.
Boop, boop. That's the sound that confirms you went into a menu. To get out of that menu, swipe up.
Main menu
Hear
team.
that? Boop. It's a lighter sounding boop. That means you jumped out of that menu. Go in.
Wish not unlocked with team. Team setup. Squad 1.
Hear
Combat
that
power
louder?
492.
Boop.
Main menu
And then
team.
the lower boop when you get out of menus. Really simple. Yes, voiceover will be making a little noise. That's totally fine. If your voiceover is too loud, you can turn your voiceover speaking rate down, or you can, I don't know if there's a particular mode that gets quiet with voiceover when music or other things are, when music is playing or things are too loud. You can, oh God, I can't remember it right now. Sorry. You can make it so that those sounds won't overlap. I'll talk about that in the next video. Again, I'll be doing a playthrough part 1 next Friday, so y'all need to jump on this. Let's talk a little bit more about some of the controls in the menus.
Training.
So training is done by basically currency. So when your characters defeat monsters, they'll unlock currency, which will allow your characters to become stronger.
Main menu training. Inventory.
You have inventory, which will be equipment your character will be wearing.
Shop not unlocked.
Once you unlock the shop, I'm sure you'll be able to buy really cool items.
Social.
I don't know what social does, but it sounds pretty simple, right? That's your social, which will connect you to other players.
Guild not unlocked.
You can also unlock a guild. A couple of channel friends like Sarah has already unlocked a guild and is fully bombing away.
Events can participate.
This is so cool. There's events. I really love events. I think more games need to have events. Right now, most games don't have any events. There's nothing to do. It's like a holiday, but you only get none. Let's have real events. This game has events. I can't wait to see what the events will be. It sounds absolutely fantastic.
Rewards.
You get rewards every day, so you want to log in. So this game has a 15-day login period. If you log in every day, you get succeedingly more powerful and awesome rewards.
Main menu rewards.
Log in every day until you get to the 15th day, get your super reward, and then it starts back over at 1 day. Most games make you wait 30 days to get everything done. This game only makes you wait 15 days.
My information.
This is your information. I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to expose my information.
Game guide.
You got a full game guide. It's fully accessible.
Today's reminder.
You get a reminder, which is like when your mom used to leave like a note on the refrigerator that said, take your stinky Chinese food out of the refrigerator, or stop spilling sodas and not cleaning it up. So yeah, your Mountain Dew is all over the place. So yeah, you get a note from the dev that teaches you very important things and gives you some really important hints and tricks.
Invite friends for rewards.
You can invite friends for rewards. Here's a cool trick. Take the particular copy-pasted code, put it in your notes, and then save it. I find that when you try to copy and paste from the game, the copy-paste only lasts
Main menu invite
one
friends for
time.
rewards.
The best thing you can do is copy-paste into your notes, save that, and then pass that around to your social media and to your friends.
Story complete chapter 1.9 to unlock the shop.
This is the story mode. Once you complete story mode, you unlock all kinds of cool stuff. So go through the whole story, get as far as you can.
Wish not unlocked. Wish tokens available.
Wish tokens. Don't know what they do, but they sound amazing.
Team.
This is your team. You arrange your heavy hitters in the front and your glass cannons in the back.
Training.
All right, we talked about training before. Training are ways to make your character stronger. So that is Call of Fate. It just dropped. It's brand new. You could be the first to rate it. You could be the first to really get in there and beat the entire game. I'm very excited about it. I really appreciate John Albrecht for bringing it up. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Hey, all of you, let's get in there. Let's blow this game up. This is going to be amazing. And please don't complain
Main menu
about
training.
spoilers. Your first spoilers coming next Friday. So all of you, let's get rolling. Let's play Call of Fate. I cannot wait.